Liner toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And this throw gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Cano waiting on the 0-1. High and deep to right. Myers going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have...
And this one bounds around against the wall. Throw comes back in by Myers, and that'll be good enough to hold the runner at third base.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Myers going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
At the plate, Rick Porcello. The bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Padres 1. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
First pitch on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. Onto the party porch and gone. Here's Manny Machado now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. He hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Grounded to third. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, not shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. McNeil takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. into center field. Line drive base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter.
Here's Will Myers. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air out to right. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Padres are able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Friars 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th and ready to bat. Next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Hosmer shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. And it remains 5-2. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Austin Nova, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Trent Grisham will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Nimmo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
Mitch Moreland will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 5 driven in. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far for San Diego. Porcello into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. They trail 5-2. Luis Perdomo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 61, Luis.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Robinson Cano.
Leading off to the net.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Robinson.
Cano connects as this is out to deep right. Gone! Robinson Cano, a solo home run. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as they open it up to 6-2 now. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Popped him up. Hosmer over to his left. He's got it one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Back goes Grisham. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4.
Wilson Ramos will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Through 5.5, it's the Mets 6 and the Friars 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jake Cronenworth. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. Into the box now. Tommy Pham. Popped him up. Ramos is there. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for San Diego. Back up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Fouled off. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. This is pulled into right, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The right fielder, number 30.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
So here's Jeff McNeil, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Austin Nola will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Jason Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. And he'll just take the out at first here, which is a little surprising considering he had a good shot at 2. Popped up. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Padres leave 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Tim Hill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25.
So striding in, Dominic Smith. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Hill has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it is now 7-3. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the 2nd time in the inning. Another home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And that is home run number 63 on the year as they open it up to 8-3. Craig Stammen gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Into the box, Jed Lowry, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Grisham at the track. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The pitcher, number 22.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Padres 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. From the stretch.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Lowry's got it, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pham at third. Tatis at second with 2 gone. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Padres leave a pair. Still way back. It's 9-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So his remarkable season continues as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The batter, number 6.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil, as it's grounded sharply to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good in this one.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The center fielder, Joannis.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but Also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Still only one out in the inning. On the ground to the right side. On to first, and there are two down.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Grisham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Mets lead this one 11-3. Stepping in, Austin Nola starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bets.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. At the plate now, Trent Grisham, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The New York Mets blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Rick Porcello earned his 9th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. The Mets are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow. He was awfully good in his last one, a complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Donovan Solano is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Austin Slater is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out.
High in the air and deep to left center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth. The right
Here comes the first pitch. Mike Yastrzemski stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 offering.
Ball. 1-1.
And it's fouled away. Slater on second. Yastrzemski at first. 2 out in the inning. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
Lined into right, a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slater's under it. 1 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back to center fielder, to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Digging in now, Dominic Smith. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Slater looking up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Striding into the box, Robinson Cano having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Swing and a line drive, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Mets 3 and the Giants nothing. Standing in, Wilmer Flores. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Crawford.
1 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First offering on its way.
Number 28.
Weakly hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the switch hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Slater is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, Marcus.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. He reached on a single in his first try. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So here's Brendan Nimmo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 New York. And now the Giants pitcher, Lance McCullers. 9-1-2 due up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch on its way.
Second base.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and very quickly there. They're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Slater.
Austin Slater swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Every center fielder dreads this kind of a play, right? The ball's hit right at him and over his head. He turns and runs.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski. Gone into the upper tank. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as this lead swells to 7-0. Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he lefts it in the air to right field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 4.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher,
Into the
number
box,
40.
Wilson Ramos, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pete Alonso will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 20. Hughes.
Skied into very shallow right. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mets out in front 7-0. Pete Alonso will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, number 20, Pete Alonso.
Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here.
Brandon Belt.
First delivery to him on the way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5.
So not quite enough to get the ball out of the ballpark here, and that's been a common theme as power has been in short supply. We'll take a look at the teams with the fewest home runs this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. So stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Dickerson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. but anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Marcus Stroman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Road, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
you know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball club.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Throw won't get him. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. From the stretch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And this ball's right past him at first base. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Evan Longoria will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Trevor Cahill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Pete Alonso is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 17 for him on the season, as they just continue to pour it on here. Plate, Marcus Stroman. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Yastrzemski is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, Brandon Nimmo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is pulled into right. Yastrzemski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 13-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. So he moves all the way up to third here. Digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And this one gets away. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swinging strike. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants will have to be content with just the one. Heart of the order, 3-4. Ready once again, Jeff McNeil. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Yastrzemski. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Dominic Smith will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Base is empty here with nobody out. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. He's done it. Dominic Smith is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Sean Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Robinson Cano will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now batting, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
So here's Pete Alonso. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Slater is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So here's the Mets pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 17-1. Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field, and nobody can get there in time. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there, double.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Marlene Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Michael Conforto is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Over the bullpen and gone. Solo home run there for Michael Conforto. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Unbelievably, his 80th of the season as they just continue to pour it on here. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. Reyes Maranta enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Dominic Smith will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his fourth of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Yastrzemski in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Here's Jed Lowry now.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. fouled off. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Slater's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Brandon Belt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First pitch on its way. Mike Yastrzemski stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end. Settling in now, Pete Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In there, a base hit. He is in there.
Hey guys, that's his second hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Wandy Peralta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Slater's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. Ready now, Alex Dickerson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. To third. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And that'll bring up Buster Posey.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
0-2, the count to Posey. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
23-3 tonight. The New York Mets claim victory despite committing 5 errors. Marcus Stroman records the victory, his 13th of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Lance McCullers permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. At the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
7-11.
High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second. The center field.
First offering on its way. Austin Slater is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams. A year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down 1-2-3. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Kevin Gausman gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Yastrzemski. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Slater, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Dominic.
Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Out in front of it, strike 1. Gaussman, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 3 and the Giants nothing. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mike Yastrzemski goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Alex Dickerson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Dickerson is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brandon Crawford swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Pitch on the way. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month. hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob DeGrom. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. Yastrzemski is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Michael.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael. Forto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belted high and deep into right center. Slater looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So two runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the third. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
You froze him on the fastball there. Buster Posey goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 7.
So digging in now, Donovan Solano flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, Yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Number 6.
Thank you, Heidi. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone!
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. And this one is gone. A home run. He's done it. Dominic Smith is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there and records the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down out there. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Well, there's a bullet base hit to left field right there, D-Row, and there was a terrific play at the plate.
A lot of fundamentals were on display right there, Dan. Nice throw home from the left fielder and nice aggressive.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track, the wall, and it's gone. Michael Conforto connects for a two-run home run. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
So here's Brendan Nimmo.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 3 innings complete. Mets out in front, 11-0. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Smith moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Dominic Smith. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brandon Crawford comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And another foul ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Taken there by Lowry. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Wilmer Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Short, hit hard. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock for the left side.
Donovan Solano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Count is 1-2 now. This one skied out toward right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants will have to be content with. Trevor Cahill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So coming to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Nimmo leads off first with 1 away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Lifted into center field. Giving chase is Slater. He gets there, and that's the second out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Posey has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater. Line drive to center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Smith is there to put it away, and on one pitch, Belt is retired. So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Ramos over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Jed Lowry now. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in, Alex Dickerson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Cano fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. He's set, and the pitch. Evan Longoria is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Here's another 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Buster Posey now. Nimmo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants leave 1, and they remain well behind. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping in, Jacob deGrom tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here, 2 away. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line and fouled, though it had the home run distance. The pitch. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Chadwick Trump is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Standing in, Donovan Solano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Slater stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So Marlene Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. High and deep to straightaway right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. So here's Jeff McNeil. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Dominic Smith. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gone! Sean Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Robbie Cano now. High in the air out to center field. Slater's under it. 2 gone. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Cespedes is there, and he has it for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Alex Dickerson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fouled off. Chopper to short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. Giants down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. And that's in there, base hit. So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
16-2 in tonight's game. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom wins for the league-leading 26th occasion as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Kevin Gossman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. The Mets attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Stepping into the box, Donovan Solano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. In there, no balls and a strike. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Popped him up. Ramos is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. 0-1 the count. Ground ball right into the shift. Cano has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fly ball out toward left center field. Slater's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman,
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. This one skied out toward right. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Let's go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing. Any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wilmer Flores stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. This is skied into short left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Cespedes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. From the stretch, right side.
Number 28.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone. In now, Drew Smiley. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete this. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Giants leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Back goes Yastrzemski. Gone into the upper tank. He's done it. Dominic Smith is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Robinson Cano having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Line drive to center field. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. Striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson looks up, and that one is gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next for the Mets, Jake Marisnick. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now, Marcus Stroman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Giants nothing.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Austin Slater will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
He's set. Here it comes. Solano, the runner at third. Slater on at second with 2 down. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that. Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. J.D. Davis the next at bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground to third. Flores is there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dominic Smith, runner in scoring position with Sagan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Smiley comes set. 0-1 on its way. This is skied out toward right. Yastrzemski is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 New York. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Buster Posey. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate 99% of the time.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Solano is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Yastrzemski is right there to take it in, and on 1 pitch, that's all for Cespedes. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Another one sent foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Ready for another shot now, Mike Yastrzemski. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Ready with another 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Alex Dickerson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And he's out on the tag. A 1-run is in to score on the play. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Dominic Smith. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he'll take it to the bag and one away now for the Mets in the 6th. And next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Popped him up. Belt over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon, and that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently second on the ball club in that department. Yoenis Cespedes will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski. Gone! Anthony Banda gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Brandon Nimmo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. The 9 1 and 2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 8 and the Giants 1. Chadwick Tromp is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. David Peterson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 77,
Fastball in there for a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I got to count 0-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out.
Sean Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Slater looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. plate now, Michael Conforto. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Going back is Slater. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Dominic Smith. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Slater looking up. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And amazingly, they get the out at first here. It scored 1 to 5 to 3 on the deflection, and now let's see if he's all right. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead it 11-1. Ready to begin the 8th. And here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep. And at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch on its way. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box, Jake Marisnick, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, David Peterson, as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Grounder down the line at third. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Rosario is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up. He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. Mets out in front. And that'll bring up Buster Posey, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Luis Basabe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs and 19 driven in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
12-1 at the end of this one. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Marcus Stroman records his 14th winning decision of the season. Drew Smyly was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. David Peterson takes the rare 3-inning save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record now is 14-1. The loss goes to Drew Smyly. He falls to 6-8. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.